If I could just get my hands on a mirror, I'd be able to reflect her own beam back at her.
That's not how it works. The lucky charm doesn't just give you what you want.
We'll see about that. Watch and learn. Lucky charm! A mirror!
Beginner's luck.
You're just jealous of my mastery, that's all.
Oh my god, even the Ladybug Miraculous knew that this boy has been denied so much in life that when he said, I want a mirror, the Miraculous like, he gets a fucking mirror. Oh my god. I just recorded Everything Wrong with Change Your Mind and my Steven Universe review right before recording this. So if my voice is murdered, now you know why. But I have to talk about this. I am in love with Mr. Bug. I wanted them to go with Monsieur Bug, but who cares? Also, before I forget, Lady Noir's eyes, why is it green? She has blue eyes, so the green eyes thing is for the Miraculous. Good to know. Now on to the review. It has to do with Juleka. My personality is just gone. This last two videos just sucked the life out of me. Juleka wants to model, which is news to me, and I really loved it. And her brother was supportive, really cute. As I was watching, I was like, the people who don't know Juleka and Luca are related will be shocked here. Because if you remember, I made a video about like top 5 worst ships in Miraculous. Spoilers, Luca and Juleka are number 2. Yeah, they're number 2. So people were like, why is Juleka and Luca on here? They're cute together. They're both punk rockers. And I'm like, you know they're related, right? And just seeing people freak out was just beautiful. So seeing this supportive brother-sister dynamic was fun. We hear Juleka refer to Rose as her BFF, which is kind of disappointing, but hey, I think people who date kind of refer to each other as BFFs. Jay sometimes likes to call me his best friend as well, so we got that, but he will always call me his girlfriend first. Hell, he will even call me his wife first. A question, is it illegal to lie to doctors? Asking for a friend. But back to this. Yeah, they changed the Miraculous, and another thing that kind of irked me was when the Sentimonster and the akumatized villain were attacking, we see them get separated from the Kwamis. Plag just goes to try and find Adrien while Tiki kind of stays behind, which should have been the opposite, but even though Tiki saw Adrien, she was still willing to go to Marinette because of that whole studious thing, but Marinette was just like, there's no time, let's go. So if Marinette had just been patient, she would have still gotten a Miraculous back. Now back to the thing I think everybody wants me to talk about. I should have really waited till I was more energetic, but I feel like I should be this calm because I was already too angry in the last one, in the Steven Universe movie review. So Adrien was kind of cocked in this episode, and I really didn't like it. I still need to watch Aiden's review because I think he said something similar, like how dare he, but still I get what he said. It's like, even though Adrien is literally the Ladybug Miraculous, they still managed to make him seem worthless. And on Tumblr I saw people screenshotting Thomas Ostrich's reply. He was explaining it, and you know it's never good when a creator has to explain his show outside of the show. That's like a big X for me. If you have to explain your show outside the show, then there's a problem. And knowing Thomas, he's gonna use this in a future episode to make Adrien look even worse. We know Marinette is his baby, we know he loves her more, and I think he has a personal vendetta, a self-hatred for Adrien, because you're arguing that, oh, this is just to show how difficult it is to be in each other's roles. But Lady Noir didn't have any difficulty. We didn't even see hell when she Cataclysm, the sentient monster, she actually asked him, does this usually happen? And Adrien was just like, I've never akumatized a sentient monster before. Basically, this is like, I've never been in this territory. Lady Noir is experiencing some first. And Thomas is explaining that, no, the cataclysm doesn't destroy, it just gives bad luck. And I'm like, you didn't tell us that for 3 seasons until now? And what? It makes sense, lucky charm, cataclysm, bad luck, but cataclysm, literally, it's in the fucking name. You could have just had him say something like bad luck or misfortune, something like that rhymes more. But when we hear cataclysms for 3 seasons straight, we assume he's the power of destruction. I'm pretty sure a hero, Master Fu or Nuru, said the cat Miraculous is the power of destruction at one point or another. But I'm getting my emotions back apparently. But with this whole dynamic of, oh, now you get to see how hard it is. When I was watching it and I saw how kind of frustrated Adrien was getting. I don't want to use the Mr. Bug Lady Noir things because that's like 2 for 6 names I have to keep in my head, and I'm just not up for that right now. And well, I can say Lady Noir easily, and Lady Noir was just making fun of him. It was like, come on, he's trying his best, would you help him out? Oh, that's what she's trying to mean. Because in their normal forms, Ladybug is trying to solve the problem, and Adrien, Cat Noir, is kind of being a dick. But they did it in a dirty kind of way, because Cat Noir never actively antagonizes Ladybug while she's trying to solve the problem. In fact, he helps and covers her while she does it. So if you wanted to make things equal, like a Tumblr post kind of showed, have it be that Lady Noir has to sacrifice herself so Mr. Bug can save the day. I'm gonna try and keep this name straight. It's easier than saying Adrien and Marinette because I might confuse you. So in that case, you have a Lady Noir who just whacked the thing a bunch, and Cataclysm did ask a question and didn't really get an answer because Mr. Bug didn't know, and you have Mr. Bug who just doesn't know what to do, and you could tell him, but at the end of the day, when it's just unfair. I just feel like they treated Adrien so very dirty. He got the Ladybug Miraculous. You could have told him he's seen you do this so many times, and you cannot tell me, oh, use yo as a shield. He's seen you use it as a shield, and then he whacks himself in the face with it. And I'm like, okay, fine. The first time you tried to use it as well, you tangled everyone in a web, so that's fair enough. When Cat Noir first uses Miraculous as well, if you remember, he was walking on that tightrope. I think he was like, this is easy enough. So it's more easy to get a hang of the Cat Miraculous than it is the Ladybug. But at the end of the day, even Cat Noir trusted you the first time you messed up. You didn't even collect the Akuma the first time, and she's being so smug, and I get it, she's trying to prove a point, but this is his first time as well. He's seen you do it a bunch of time, and the creators of the show handicapped Adrien to make him seem more redundant, and the mirror came in handy, so eat shit saying he's a simple guy. Yes, Adrien is simple, but that's why we love him. Thoughts are scattered all over the place. Like I said, I really should have waited before recording this audio, but I have a new cat. I'll throw up pictures, and I'm surprised she's been quiet enough for like 2 hours to allow me to record. This cat is a miracle. So why do they do this to Adrien? Even in episodes where we look forward, even in Party Crasher where it was an Adrien-centered episode, they were cutting to Marinette so much. And now that it's Mr. Bug, yes, he has the bug suit, it's like, oh no, he's still useless. So it's not the Ladybug or the Ladybug Miraculous, it's Marinette herself that's just this perfect being who has everything handed to her, who has all the forgiveness, who has all the character development, and no. And Adrien is just gonna be pushed to the side, and he's like, oh no, it's like, oh, Marinette is a flawed character, but Adrien is perfect, so Adrien doesn't need any development, but Marinette constantly needs development and attention. And it just feels like you just proved to us that Adrien, Cat Noir, Lady Noir, whatever is the sidekick. Even Lady Noir was more useful than Mr. Bug. So are you trying to say, oh, if Cat Noir would just shapen up and be more serious, he could surpass Ladybug? And it's hard to do that when you don't even write him to do so. You wrote him to be the clown, and he actually says it, he does the fun-loving one. So what's the point of him having his Miraculous out there? He's just the meat, the muscle. And if that's the case, bring out another Miraculous that's more useful. Hell, Monkey King is great. Just have that. I've said this before, either the Ladybug and Bee Miraculous or the Ladybug and Monkey Miraculous alone is enough to take out a villain in seconds. You don't need the cat, you don't need all this run around BS, and it's so frustrating. Hell, with the Bee Miraculous, you already know it's Chloe, so you can just collect it. But with most of them, you can just collect it. So if it was a case, I believe this show would try to do it as, oh, if Ladybug could collect the cat Miraculous from Adrien, she would. But she doesn't know his identity, so she wouldn't. So please stop this BS of, oh, they're all equal. As of today, I have finally accepted that, yeah, these guys are not equal. The show is not equal. Adrien will forever be in the shadows, and this episode just kind of showed us, yeah, he doesn't deserve it. Marinette does. She's always the one, always thinking on her feet, and having him say, oh, he doesn't want to do this, and her just casually saying, oh yeah, being Cat Noir is hard too. Like, you didn't show anything. She's also saying his suit was lighter, which is weird because you'd think the skin tight suit for the Ladybug would be much lighter. Cat Noir has shoulder pads, and I'm just I thought the mirror was Cat Noir's weapon, but it actually turned out to be the Lucky Charm in my trailer review. I'm back to default right now. I'm just back to not giving a shit. Like, I was looking forward to the Steven Universe movie. It was okay, but didn't live up to what I wanted, and they really cocked Pink Diamond in it. Here's this one as well. Looking forward to Mr. Bug. Just cocked him. At least I still have the transformation sequences and him just doing all the Lucky Charm poses, but other than that, I don't know if I'll watch this episode again. That's the thing with Miraculous. I love the show, I love the premise, but there's a lot of episodes that I just don't see myself watching again. That's why I don't review some episodes. I still have not watched Puppeteer 2. It's out in English, but I'm not gonna put myself through that torture again. Maybe eventually, but it's just so frustrating to have these cartoons drag you in with amazing concepts with great potential, but then they just do this shit, and you're like, why am I invested? Where was the thing that got me invested? And you're already like 3 to 5 seasons in, and you're like, well, I'm already in this deep, might as well see where it ends. Ugh. I am fed up. I am tired. I am done with being abused by these cartoons. Give Adrien equality, please. That's all I ask for. You know what? Just come out and say you don't like the character. At least with Steven Universe, we knew that Rebecca didn't like Rose, didn't like Pink Diamond, so that's a little bit of consolation. But with this one, Thomas is trying to defend everything, saying no, it's equal, no, it's across the board. Like, what kind of glasses are you looking through? Is it the third wave feminism one? Because I suggest you break those glasses. They are not useful to you. But I'm gonna go and play with my new cat. I'm gonna go and try and calm down, eat some food, drink some water. My voice is destroyed. I don't want to talk to anybody for the rest of the week except my boyfriend. Yeah, have a nice day. Discord, join, link in the description. Support me on Patreon if you want to. Don't care anymore. I am done with being a YouTuber. Thanks everyone so much for clicking to watch. But with that being said, this is CVC. Mwah. Signing out.